What's up everybody? Sunny Bonani, Dumelang, Goeiedag, and hello. I'm the review dude, bringing you the most honest and raw reviews that you'll find on the internet. Today I'm out in Johannesburg on behalf of Sound Select to review the long-awaited Pioneer CDJ 3000. Now there are a lot of new features, some that we've seen, some that we haven't. So let's jump straight into it. Connectivity. When we look at the back of the CDJ 3000, we see a lock-in IEC power cable, which is absolutely amazing because no more pulling out the power cable by accident or drunk song requesters in the DJ booth, unplugging your CDJ, ruining your entire mix. Next to that, we see one set of RCA outputs. Yes, one set of RCA outputs. I have no idea why Pioneer didn't bring out a dual layer. It is what it is. Next to that, we see a digital out, and then of course your Ethernet cable to link another unit, as well as your USB that will then go to your laptop or PC. Under the hood is a very powerful and surprisingly fast MPU, which stands for microprocessing unit, which runs at 96 kilohertz and 32-bit. Now when you look at the front face of this media player, the first thing that stood out to me was the giant 9-inch touchscreen display. It is extremely bright. It's 150% brighter than the last model, which is awesome for daytime. On the touchscreen, there are a lot of new settings. There's a lot of customizations. There's a new waveform 3D band, which I believe you need Rekordbox 6 in order to activate that setting. The needle head could be put on the left or it could be put on the center. You could go through your playlists. It's all touchscreen, so it's all scrolled through like that. And if you want to load a track, you simply just press load and it loads the track. Right beneath this 9-inch touchscreen, we noticed 8 hot cube pads. They are not performance pads, which means you're not going to get your rolls, you're not going to get your slices, and they cannot loop as well. These are simply just hot cues. However, if you do set your hot cues and your pre-loops in Rekordbox, it will pick up those loops within the hot cues, and when you do activate that hot cue, it'll have your loop activated too. Now speaking of loops, they've incorporated 2 pre-loops, a 4-beat and an 8-beat, which also then double up as a half or a 2 times. Once you've got your loop, you can half or double. Beneath that, I've seen this before, is a beat jump, which is awesome if you want to jump 1 minute into the track. Now, one thing that I have seen before is the preview, where you can preview a track from your playlist by simply holding it in and it previews to your PFL on your mixer. I have seen that before. However, the downfall of that is it previews the track from the beginning. And as we know, most house tracks only pick up the song melody and what the song actually is after a minute. Pioneer have incorporated on the needle search, when you have a track playing, you can choose where you want to preview the track. Now this must be one of the most useful features that I've come across on this Pioneer CDJ 3000. The deck itself is now a solid unit. There's no circle piece of glass. There's no separation of parts. It is one part. And in the middle of it, we notice an LCD display, which will show your album art. Unfortunately, you cannot put your DJ logo in the middle. It will also show you if you're on slip mode or not, if you're quantizing or not, if you have your master tempo on or not, if you're on vinyl mode or not. So it's quite informative. I would like to see in the future, maybe it's showing your BPM and your pitch percentage. Now, just like any other CDJ or media player that has a jog adjust from heavy to light, this one has the same thing. The heavy feels just about right. However, if you put it on light, it spins forever and ever. You spin my head right round, right round. I don't know, maybe some DJs would use that amount of spin. I personally wouldn't. I would put it at about 12 o'clock and leave it around about there. Now right next to the jog adjust, we see the instant doubles feature, which is amazing if you've got more than one of these connected via Ethernet and you want instant double from one to another. Now what I do like about the 8 hot cues is that they are color coordinated. So green, pink, yellow, and as you go along, so that you know exactly what cue is going to trigger what part of the track. The touchscreen is jam-packed with features, all customizable. If you want to check your time elapsed and your time remaining, you can simply just touch it like that. Unfortunately, you cannot zoom with your fingers. It's not an iPhone or an iPad. Relax, Apple users. You zoom in using this knob over here, and you can zoom in and see the rest of the track. If you've made hot cues and you would like to delete them, you can just use this call delete button here and simply delete your hot cues, simply like that. Now on the beat jump, you can change the size of the jump by simply holding the call delete and then selecting up or down, and you can see on the bottom left hand corner that it goes from 4, 8, 16, 32 and 64. Once you've got your desired length, you can then beat jump as you want to. A lot of DJs are saying that this now feels and looks foreign, but we got to move up with technology. Pioneer have not tried to reinvent the wheel. They've just made it a little bit better. I do believe that this unit cannot stream yet. With this powerful MPU, Pioneer have said that they're going to be releasing a bunch of updates, and you can definitely be sure that they will be streaming on this product in the next couple months or couple years. It also means with such a powerful MPU that we are going to see some new functions coming through to the Pioneer CDJ 3000 and a whole bunch of new features too. They've basically given the CDJ 3000 to us as, let's say, a skeleton with plenty room to improve. I like that because it makes things exciting. It means that this is not all that she wrote. It means that there is more. The CDJ 3000 will give you a lot more information if you link it to another CDJ 3000. You can have the waveform of the CDJ on your right showing it to you on your CDJ on your left, as opposed to looking. The slip mode function is now right at the top here on the left hand side of the screen. If you don't know what slip mode is, do your research. I'm joking. Slip mode is basically if you put it on and you do anything on the hot cues or scratch or reverse, the track will keep playing as if you had done no effect. Do your research. Next to the slip mode function is a quantize button. Now that's going to quantize your loops, it's going to quantize your beat jumping, and it's just going to quantize everything. It's going to keep everything in beat for you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Pioneer CDJ 3000 multiplayer. If you are interested in buying one, make sure you head over to Sound Select in Johannesburg. I am the review dude. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.